Hello everyone, it's Absolacario2213 here again with another video anticipating what's to come in the soon to be released Pokemon X and Y. In this video I'll be commenting on Pokemon I wish would evolve from the Kanto region. I'll be doing videos for each region as there are quite a lot of Pokemon to get through. Okie dokie, let's get going. First up is Rapidash. In my previous video I mentioned that I wanted a Pegasus Pokemon. This one may have been a little predictable. Now it's already got very high stats with a total of 500, so based on stats it doesn't really need an evolution. However, I believe an alternate form would be great. Having a winged horse Pokemon would be in everyone's party. It would be in mine for sure. The next Pokemon is everywhere in regards to evolution hopes and is most likely on everyone's list of Pokemon that should evolve in the 6th generation. Okay, are you ready for it? You sure? Alright, here it goes. Electrode! Wouldn't it be cool to have even bigger Pokeballs? Wrong list. The next Pokemon is Farfetch'd. There are tons of fan art out there and many are fantastic. Look at this one. And this one. I remember as a kid playing Red and trading a Spearow for one. I thought he was a really cool and unique Pokemon, seeing as you could only get one in the game. But the only thing that stopped me from using it in my team was the fact that he didn't evolve, and his considerably low stats sitting at a meager 352. Please Game Freak, make a Farfetch'd evolution in X and Y, but make it good. The next one may be a little unexpected as everyone already loves this Pokemon for what it is. It's Jiu Gong. Jiu Gong already has a really cool design and with its base stats at a respectable 475, it doesn't need to evolve. But in saying that, having an evolution would be awesome. The design could be turned up a couple of notches, like these great fan art. The only legit reason that I think Jiu Gong should evolve is just because I think the evolution would be amazing. Coming in next is Marowak. There are hundreds of YouTube videos, memes, pictures and articles around the internet about the connection between Marowak and Kangaskhan. I just want Game Freak to put our minds at peace and give us an evolution that would solve all these theories. Its base stats are okay at 425, but there is plenty of room for improvement. Plus, the art that some people create is fantastic. I think if Marowak has an evolution, many Poke fans would be very happy. It would also be a potentially good Pokemon to use in competitive battling, as its moveset is actually not too shabby. Alrighty, the next one is just on my list because I think this Pokemon deserves an evolution. In the anime, Mr. Mime is Ash Ketchum's mum's servant? Maid? Slave? Or call him what you will. But all jokes aside, this little guy needs to evolve because I feel sorry for him. He doesn't even look that strong, despite the fact that in the game he does have a base stat of 460. Mr. Mime could get a little stronger. Maybe there could be a Mrs. Mime. Who knows? Okay, this Pokemon isn't on my urgency list to evolve, but it is still worth mentioning. Jinx's design would be a perfect candidate to play with, and there are some great designs done by fans which I would be very happy with. It got a pre-evolution in Gen 4, like Mr. Mime, but in the end, they are only gonna evolve, aren't they? Even with her base stats being 455, Jinx still could get an evolution. Jinx was one of those Pokemon that I thought was quite special and unique as it was uncommon to find one, but I've never actually used one in my party, so if there was an evolution, maybe I'd actually train one. This Pokemon is a no-brainer to put on my list. I wouldn't mind if they create a pre-evolution or an evolution for this Pokemon as any would be awesome. It's Pinsir. It already has very high base stats sitting at 500. But the design would be fantastic and there is no doubt that people would use it. Also, I've always seen Scyther and Pinsir as a pair of Pokemon that are the same but different, if you know what I mean. And Scyther got a cool new evolution, Scizor, so why did they leave out Pinsir? Let's do it, Game Freak. Put out a Pinsir evolution, please. Last but certainly not least, Lapras. I'm sure many of you would like this majestic and pretty Pokemon to evolve. Even a pre-evolution would be cool. Lapras's base stats are very good at 535, but I've always wanted Lapras to evolve. The design would be awesome and It'd be so damn good! The pre-evolved Lapras would be cute and the evolved Lapras would be strong. That no one wants to mess with. Please, 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 Game Freak, make a Lapras evolution in X and Y. Anyways, that concludes my list of Pokemon from Kanto that I want an evolution for. Please leave a comment about the Pokemon you'd love to see an evolution for below, and make sure to like and subscribe. Next, I'll be making a video on the Johto Pokemon I'd love to see evolve in Generation 6, and I'm also working on a new segment, so be sure to stay tuned for that as I'll probably be uploading it in the next few days. Thanks for watching!